Welcome back to another spiritual oracle card reading. My name is Brian Nesline. I am a psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive card reader, and I'm going to be reading these cards for you on the topic of relationships. Really, just relationship. And really, this isn't so much about the other people in our lives. And no, this topic is about you and relationship in general. In general, in your whole life, how you've interacted with romantic relationships all up until this moment. So we're going to take a little lookity-look, see what we see. Before we do that, I want you to pause and take a little breath. Because when we get calm, we empty our head from any preconceived notions or ideas or thoughts about anything. We can go into that quiet inner space where anything good is possible, where there's no enemy, where there's nothing against us, there's nothing to be defensive about. And in that quiet inner space, we can just let go and let the reading wash over us, okay? So there's nothing to be concerned about here. Just allow it to happen, set your intention that it's all going to be for your highest good, and we'll just jump right into it. Relationships and you. Oh yeah, let's look where it starts. The Divine Abundance card. Now this is excellent news. Think about this. All the relationships that we've ever been in, from the beginning until now, have all been the divine making friends or having an intimate connection with us. The divine has entered into the world through other people, is living inside every single one of them. Every ex, every boyfriend, girlfriend from the past, doesn't matter what age any of us were at, as we came up through and had our relationships, we were really not with another person so much as we were with the divine living inside them. So that's the first thing to know, is that your life is blessed. Your relationships are soulmate type relationships. What's that mean? A lot of people think there's just one person that's your soulmate that completes you. It isn't like that. I mean, sure, it could be like that, but we're going to go higher and further. And we're going to say that everyone who comes across our path is a mate for our soul, is a helper to our soul, is somebody who can, like these two little elephants, be friending our soul and helping it move forward to grow new skills, to grow new understandings, new perspectives, to add to our divine abundance in this world. So, we're starting off knowing that every relationship is divine. That no matter what has happened in the personal details of those relationships, whether they were negative or positive, good or bad, whether it was with toxic people or friendly people, whatever, all of those details, we're going to set them aside for a moment. And above all of that, we're saying that the whole thing has been an abundance of divinity with us all along. And that is the Destiny card now coming out. We are forever chained to the destiny of the black and white ninjas. What's that? That is that divine masculine and the divine feminine that live within us. They continue to have the relationships of all of our lives. The divine masculine is the words or the understanding that you have about anything. Any words that you define, any adjectives, any way you describe things is the divine masculine living inside you 24/7 since we were first put into this world. And the divine feminine, that emotion, that light, that energy, those two have been dating each other, making love with each other, romanticizing each other. They have been friendly with each other. They have been battling with each other. They have been the one core relationship, that divine abundance that is happening all the time. And when we can get out of ourselves, when we can take a step back, like we're looking at this card back here, and decide, oh my gosh, it really is a divine couple living inside of each person that has been interacting. Now here we see God as the one that's watching over everything and the unlimited universal source of knowledge, of experiences that is both inspiring us on a day-to-day basis, and we are adding to that. We are adding to the expansion of the universe by every relationship, every word, every emotion, every love, every romance, every little everything goes into the galaxy of the universe of the never-ending starlight experience. And all of that swirls around and gets reorganized in new ways to get sent back down to our higher self, represented here. And that higher self, that spirit guide, that you of you, that consciousness that is one with God, source, universe, that conscious space of awareness, that's the thing that collects all of the data of everybody's relationship in this big, huge human race, and takes that data and brings it back down into the world again through you in a unique way. Over and over and over again, we are reliving this expansion of love and light, meaning of words and emotion, of love, the words, and of emotion, the light. And this divine relationship goes on and on, this divine abundance. There we go, the third eye chakra, which is what we were just talking about with that spiritual conscious self of ours. As the agent of God, or the consciousness that you are inside, your higher self, this is the divine masculine representation of it, because it looks like a guy. And that is going to be the understanding or words. And here's the divine feminine aspect of that. You can see her up here in the purple coming in. She is the light. She is a formless, creative spark of existence that gives birth to new perspectives, new iterations of anything as possibleness through your spiritual divine masculine language, your third eye. And all of that upper room space, all of that out of this world space between your spiritual self as a man and a woman and God the Father, source, universe, whatever you want to call it. You guys are all the divine couple, your true identity, bringing in this new experience for you as a limited mortal in the world who is with other people on a day-to-day basis, out in the middle of your city, out in your day-to-day work life, out in your relationships with your friends and your significant others and your family and whoever. It is constantly this divine abundance, this one big relationship between the divine couple and God, source, universe. And now you can see all of this purple that's coming in with the white light. That is the wisdom, that is the divine abundance. Again, the never-ending cycle that goes on and on. You can see it by the triangles here. This would go down into an infinite number of triangles like a fractal forever, and it goes out, 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 out every single moment of our lives as we are interacting with people and situations around us. So, what does it really come down to is we know we are divine beings having human experiences. We know that every relationship we've ever been in or that we will ever be in is really the divine masculine words and the divine feminine light or emotion combining and having their time together, their marriage together, to generate more and more unique perspectives, unique data, unique black and white, 0 and 1 black and white data for the universe to chew on and then to spit out new connections that happen inside of your spiritual heart mind, your spiritual heart mind up there. Now that we know all of this, really what is there to say? Everyone's been a soulmate. No one's against us. Every experience is valuable. There's no real positive or negative anymore. It's just a big experience of expansion, of golden treasures, the whole thing. And now you can see that all of the black and white has disappeared and it has become the big rainbow of never-ending expansion of variety. One white light, many colors of variety, rather than a black and white world of duality and opposition. One power manifesting in the world through 7 billion different people, relationships, emotions, words, experiences, whatevers. That's it. Know who you are as that spiritual being having that human experience. Know that every relationship you are in is generating more and more data and energy or light for the universe, for all of us. And that big divine abundance love affair goes around and around forever and flows into the expansion of the universe and into each one of our individual lives. Thank you so much for being here. The glory of the universe flows through me. Ooh, we love these cards. We love our lives. We love this great adventure. And there's sometimes, rough waves of adventure that we are on. Don't lose hope for any of the good things you want. Learn how to work with your consciousness space to be able to bring down into your personal lives the stuff that you really, really want to see coming to pass. Nothing is impossible for you if you believe and if you know who you are as that conscious spiritual being having the limited human experience. Take care, friends. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and pull down the little notification bell. Let me know what you're thinking about, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care.